Hey, buds. Welcome to We Can Talk Heroes, where we talk about everything cool happening in superheroes this week. Starting off, there's a Watchmen trailer for a two-part movie, or two movies, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's two part.
adapting. What's that?
I think it's two part. Yeah.
So I didn't realize that had been announced already, but we just got a trailer for it. Looks pretty sweet. I'm a huge Watchmen fan, and it's already been adapted before by Zack Snyder, obviously, like a decade and a half ago. But I think that it's was a kind of a hard thing. I think Zack Snyder did as good as he could to adapt the story of the comic. I think he did a really good job. But I'm excited. I'll watch a new Watchmen anything, like
Yeah.
really.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Alan Moore was involved. He probably just like signed off and was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't think he's as involved as he was with like the new HBO Watchmen show, which was great, by the way.
Yeah. Love it.
But two-part Watchmen movie. I'm all for it. Let's go.
Yeah. Looks
Do we
like
know?
the similar animation to What If, the Marvel series. So looks smooth, looks good.
Stay tuned for this. I'm gonna watch it. It may make me want to
Same.
read Watchmen again for the 20th time. So, yeah. So moving on, in movies, we also found out that the second director for the Blade movie has been lost. The Blade MCU movie,
Yeah.
which is not good for its development cycle.
They've got so Mahershala Ali's lawyer even made a public statement the other day, just saying like I've never heard anything like this. Like there's been so many rewrites already. It's been delayed like 2 years or so. Um,
Yeah.
it's supposed to come out in 2026, I think. Now they're
Oh,
debating on putting the Midnight Suns like movie before Blade, or which like I don't know. Those are the rumors that are happening. Internal Marvel
okay.
stuff. Um, which I'd be happy if they just did the Midnight Suns movie, which I would love that. That'd be incredible.
I didn't even know they were doing a
Um,
Midnight Suns movie. That's cool.
yeah, they're talking about it. I don't think it's officially announced or anything like that. So take that with a grain of salt. But
Sure.
it'd be awesome if they did that and then led into Blade with that.
Yeah.
Kind of establish the character. But I think Mahershala Ali is probably going to back out.
Well, I hope they are able to keep him because he's
Yeah,
great. But
he's
yeah, I
fantastic.
I bet it. I mean, I'm sure it has to all to do with all these crazy like changes to the MCU with losing Jonathan Majors and all that. Like, it's got to be just like they're probably trying to tie in real heavy, and they're like, it's changed again, and you know. On to TV. The first couple episodes of The Boys, a new season 4, I believe, is out. I've not had a chance to watch it yet, but Spencer, you've been talking about it a lot, so you might want to give
Man,
us a little
yeah, it's
piece.
lots of there's again lots of people online hating on it a little bit because it's just so close to what our country's reality is kind of right now with the Trump trial and everything, and so it is like I'll admit it's a little hard to kind of take that in. Holy crap, it's wild.
That's so
It's just as
that's so funny to
vile and
me.
gruesome. Yeah,
The Boys has always just been that like very tongue in
yeah.
cheek, like pointing the mirror at you. Like since Jump, it's just been like,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
look at how
it's what
gross
it is.
everything is, and it's like that's so funny to me that people are like, well, now it's too much. It's like,
Yeah, that's too. Yeah.
are you
No,
kidding me?
it's there's some moments there, like of course every season has those moments where you're just like, oh, that was a little too much. Uh,
I gotta
like
like it.
just of like uber sexual stuff or uber violence, and it's just like, oh, quick mild spoiler, quick shout out to the Will Ferrell um cameo. He's
What?
so freaking funny.
Will
But he's
Ferrell's
always
in this? Oh man.
yeah, I mean he's in it for like a minute, but he's
Okay. Uh, Speaking of building universes, it looks like the Blue Beetle is getting an animated series over in DC development, which is interesting because I thought they were putting kind of all their eggs into the James Gunn basket now. But
I think he'll still be like so the Blue Beetle I think is part of the DCU.
oh
Um the one that just came out, that movie just came out. I
yeah,
tried to watch it on an airplane but I fell asleep. But it was cool from what I
so
saw. Like
that's
I
okay.
fully intend on going back to watch the whole thing.
Okay, you didn't fall asleep
But I
because
was
the movie
like,
was bad. You fell asleep because you were
no,
on an
no, no, yeah.
airplane.
I was
Okay.
actually entertained, but I just on an airplane and I crash on airplanes all the time. Um
Okay.
but yeah, So that and Creature Commandos. I know we're gonna talk about that in a second, but sounds like they've got an animated slate popping up to kind of expand that universe right off the bat.
Oh yeah, I thought it says that it's, at least from what I've seen, it was a DCEU. It was like one of the last movies in that universe. So I guess maybe they're just trying to pivot to like bringing the Blue Beetle into the James Gunn universe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a new Blue Beetle. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I should definitely watch the movie because I don't really know anything about Blue Beetle. But hey, animated series, like, let's go, let's see it.
Yeah,
it seems like a lot of people are excited about it too. I'm seeing a lot of buzz around it. Speaking of animated shows and James Gunn, Creature Commandos. I don't know anything about this. You mentioned it earlier to me, but it looks like they're gonna that's gonna be like the tee up into the James Gunn universe, right? Like that's gonna be a big thing.
It'll be it'll be the kickoff for James Gunn's universe. Comes out in December, so we've got a release date, which that leads into what, Superman, like 6 or 7 months later, being released in July. I don't think that the two are necessarily related. And James Gunn recently just tweeted at somebody. Somebody asked him, "Do I have to watch all of the DC projects that are under you to like get what's happening?" And he said, "Absolutely not. Each one will be their own individual story. It'll be an interconnected universe, but you won't have to know everything about one to know the other."
Huge.
Which is great for common viewers. I'm not necessarily happy about that because I love the interconnectivity of like the MCU.
Yeah.
And like having the knowledge base to improve the experience, but I think that's probably the smart move from a marketing perspective.
I agree. As far as We Can Be Heroes goes, we've got Origins this weekend, which is going to be a big thing. I'm not going to be able to go to that because I'm across the country. But Spencer, can you tell us a little bit about what that's going to look like for us and for anyone who shows up to Origins?
Yeah, for sure. So pretty light schedule for us. It's just me and Pete going, and we'll be running a demo in the Unpub room Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I believe it's just first come, first serve. So if you want to play We Can Be Heroes, come find us in that room, grab a seat, and Pete will run the demo for you, and I'll be trying to spread the word and sell people on the game, and of course help Pete with looking up rules and stuff as they come up, and looking up the heroes moment table, the injury table, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Once our players are just whooping ass. And then just look for us around the convention. We'll be in We Can Be Heroes gear. Like I'll be, looking for Cape Man, or any of Max's artwork on our shirts. We've got, I got a few shirts I'll be wearing, the Cape Man hat, and we are going to be accepting pre-orders at our table at the in the Unpub room. So yeah, swing by, say hi to me. If you were not a backer on the Kickstarter, we can take your order now.
Right on. I think that's all we got for you this week. So until next time, I'm Smiley.
And I'm Spencer.
See y'all next week.